understood it was the bye week, but did you guys add any new players just for some roster talk here?
Yeah, good question there. We actually, just before we left, signed Brandon Anderson, big, powerful running back from Fort Valley State. I've had the pleasure of coaching a couple guys from Fort Valley, and they're very well coached. They play hard, and they're just really high character people. So, we're going to give Brandon an opportunity to show us what he's got. It was really tough decision to sit Warren Matthews in this game. Warren's been doing a really good job for us, but we want to see what Brandon can do, and he'll have the opportunity. So looking forward to it. And Browder is going to be back in the lineup at wide receiver. So we're happy to have him back, and so it should be I'm very interested to see how this pans out and see how those guys do.
Now, just to round out the rest of the defensive starters and also special teams, I understand is Polkinen still your kicker, and then is defense still pretty much the same as it was the last game?
Actually, defensively, we do have DeMarcus Washington back in the lineup, which is a huge thing for us. He's done a great job on defense, and also he is an incredibly dynamic kick return guy. So it's obviously great to have him back in the lineup. But everywhere else on defense, we're going to have the same lineup. And actually, Zach Polkinen is kicking at the NFL Super Regional Combine this weekend. So we brought Josiah Powell back, and we're going to give him the opportunity to kick this weekend. And he played in Wyoming last year, so he's very familiar with the building. It'll kind of be a homecoming for him. So he knows the building real well, and I think that alone is really going to help him from a comfort standpoint.
Yeah, it's always good to have someone that is very familiar with that building, especially over there in Casper, and so I think Josiah can really build off of that as well. I mean, he already kind of got his kick in the pants warning, saying, all right, we brought Polkinen in, and now this is a message to you, and just see what he'll do. Not that Powell was obviously awful, but he missed some big-time kicks, and he'll have a chance to really improve himself this week against his former team, I think.
Yeah, and that's a great way to put it. That was definitely a kick in the pants, to lose your job. But, now he's got another chance at it, and what's tough, for him is, yeah, he's missed a lot of field goals, but, man, he's barely missed a lot of field goals. And that's, maybe a foot or two the other way, and he's having himself a heck of a season. So, I mean, that's kicking in professional football, and, it really comes down to, your job is just putting through the upright. So, it's definitely not easy for any of the indoor kickers out there. So he gets another chance, and, he gets to do it in a building he's familiar with. So, we're fortunate, to be able to have, two very capable kickers within, the state there that we can call up, and those guys will come kick for us.
Now, Coach, I know you've watched a couple of the Wyoming games ever since we played them. And what have you really noticed that has sprung this team a little bit more? Is it just being on the home field, or what are the other factors that have made this team better?
Well, home field is definitely a huge part. Again, not a lot of teams are getting wins on the road. So, they had a bye week after their three games on the road. They had a bye week, and they came back, and really you can see that playing at home helped them play with confidence, and they're playing together. And and again, a lot of new pieces, a whole new wide receiver core, new quarterback, new offensive line. Those guys are getting used to playing with each other, so, now they're starting to play well.
Yeah, well said, and it's amazing. I mean, obviously, the IFL, and there's teams that can just beat anybody out there, and Wyoming, really, I'm happy to see this. At the same time, obviously, I want us to win this game, and I'm glad we stopped them last time, and so on and so forth. But I like to see teams really come about and then start actually being competitive. And it was obviously a matter of time, because I wasn't going to actually expect them to just keep losing by as much as they were.
No. Especially now with Coach Williams over there, he's not gonna just sit back and take his lumps. He's gonna do something about it. And to credit to him, he's got out and recruited a couple guys, signed a few guys that have helped them. But so like I said, you don't ever want to see anybody out there just struggling and just not playing good football. Not everybody's going to win a ton of games, but at least you want to see teams competitive, and Wyoming is more than that. Now, I mean, they're tough. They're tough. They got to win, and easily could have won. Against Colorado, but Colorado did what they needed to do. So definitely a tough opponent for us, and they're definitely getting hot. And I like to see them doing well, but love to see them wait another week before they started to heat up.
And now, Coach, we'll touch a little bit on it briefly about with Ballantyne under center for this game, taking the snaps at quarterback for the first time ever for the Axemen. Really the running and the passing attack. I guess, are you going to favor one more or the other at the same time? But obviously you don't want to ignore the passing attack to see what Ballantyne has as well. Right.
With Ryan, he has both quarterbacks, both Josh and Hunter can run the football, and Josh, is probably have more experience with that and built a little bit more for that. But Ryan obviously has a whole other element in terms of athleticism that the other two guys don't have. So we'll get him involved a little bit, there from a running standpoint. But I think the one thing that people won't expect is how well that Ryan throws the football. So he's practiced at quarterback and gotten a handful of reps, since the beginning of the season. So, when we do scout offense, for our defense, when we face a team with a mobile quarterback, he's also getting some reps in there and kind of running around a little bit. So it's definitely a different look for us, but, he can throw the football. So we're not changing a lot. Over the last couple of weeks, we've kind of scaled back what we've done, and we've really tried to keep it simple and emphasize one-on-one matchups. And I think that plays to Ryan's strength. So I think he's going to do a good job for us.
And I'm definitely not doubting his arm strength because, Coach, I remember seeing him in warm-ups, not the pregame warm-ups, but just like the coming out of the locker room right away warm-ups where you guys just get to the field. And he was playing catch with, I believe, one of the other wide receivers. And, man, that guy has an absolute cannon. I was surprised. Not a big frame by any means on him, but he could throw that ball down the field, and he had a nice, tight spiral from what I saw.
Yeah, he's definitely deceiving. I mean, we all think of him as a wide receiver only, but again, like I said, he played quarterback in junior college and, did some good things there. So, definitely, we'd obviously like to have, one of our two guys, that have taken the majority of the reps and have seen the majority of action. But again, I think Ryan's character and his build-up, just the way he's wired, he doesn't sweat a whole lot. It's just more he's a cool, calm customer, and I think he has the right demeanor and character to go out there and do a good job for us. So, the rest of the team knows that they've got to step up and they've got to play really well, and I think everybody will rally around Ryan and around each other, and we'll find out tonight.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Coach, and best of luck in this game tonight to get one back in that win column.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And Coach Robert Bullitt of the Bemidji.
Well, do you want it right after this?
No, I'll go another minute.
Another minute?
Yep.
All right.
TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with the push of a button. And now, Paul Bunyan Communications can set you up with whole home DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try out for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multi-grain, nut, pancake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
And welcome back, everyone. Great job, and it was great
stuff. They're talking to Coach Fuller there. The interviews just seem to get longer and longer. Every time I talk with him, it's always a pleasure to talk to that young man in his first season as head coach of this Bemidji Axemen first-year expansion team in the IFL. But really just breaking down this game tonight, it means a lot because both teams right now, obviously the Cavalry you can say on the bigger skid because they're 1-4, especially over there in that intense conference where they got to put up with teams like, the Nebraska Danger and the Colorado Ice. But then at the same time, you look at the Bemidji Axemen in the United Conference, is sitting in fourth with a 2-3 record, right behind the Texas Revolution, who will play Saturday at the Nebraska Danger. So hopefully the Danger, even though, of course, obviously not in our conference, we would have liked to have beaten them at least one of the two times, expect them to hopefully win that game as we want them to win and to help us out and get back into the third place spot, at least in the United Conference. But we got some work to do to catch up to the Cedar Rapids Titans and the Sioux Falls Storm, because Sioux Falls 6-0 right now, out atop everyone. And obviously Cedar Rapids right behind them as well. So it's going to be a good race to the finish. Hopefully the Axemen can get one back tonight. And as I was shortly mentioning, Ryan Ballantyne, the starting quarterback tonight. And a little bit about that again. Started at quarterback in 2008 for Trinity Valley Junior College. Completed 58 of 107 passes for 692 and 4 touchdown passes. Made one start against the Arkansas Baptist team and passed for just over 250 yards in the game. So that was his career high as a starting quarterback. Also played quarterback in high school, had 659 yards his senior season, 61 of 130, and 6 touchdowns. That again, all during his senior season. So very interesting lineup tonight for your Bemidji Axemen with Ballantyne at starting quarterback. As we'll get right to those starting lineups right now. First for your Bemidji Axemen on the offensive side of things, starting on the offensive line, same as it went the last 2 weeks. It'll be Sean Kennedy, Terrence Clark at the center spot, and Chuck Pallone is getting the start in place of Kadre Pinder for a third straight week. Quarterback, of course, you said Ryan Ballantyne. At running back, still undetermined right now. It's going to be between Demario Pippin and newly acquired running back Brandon Anderson. Probably going to split carries a lot tonight. At wide receivers, Maurice Patterson, Phil Browder getting back into the starting lineup, and Nick Truesdell. And for the Cavalry offense, on the offensive line, from left to right, Nathan Perdue, Will Lawrence, and Walter Stuller. At quarterback, Sam Durley, who had a phenomenal game against the Axemen. 19 of 36 for 283, 6 touchdown passes, just the 1 interception. Durley, 74 of 138 on the season, 810 yards, third in passing in the IFL, 16 touchdown passes versus 8 interceptions. At running back, Justin Cooper, 28 carries, 102 yards and a touchdown. Anthony Carter, also expect to see him in the lineup. He's their second best rusher on the season. At wide receiver, Ricardo Johnson, second on the team, 24 catches, 216 for 4 touchdowns. Rolandis Woodland, 16 catches for 269, second on the team in yardage, and 5 touchdown receptions, also second on the team in that statistic. And the number 1 receiver, who also torched the Axemen for 8 catches, 142, and 4 touchdowns, Sam Charles. He's the leader on the Wyoming Cavalry. He has 27 catches, 303 yards for 8 touchdowns. Had half of his statistics basically against us back just about a month ago, March 15th in Bemidji. And now we'll get to the defensive side of things. First for your Bemidji Axemen. On the defensive line, it stays as it was back in Cedar Rapids. Jordan Morgan, nose tackle Torlin Pittman, and getting his second straight start, Nate Douglas. At middle linebacker, Jory Johnson. In the secondary, Adam Lucas, DeMarcus Washington back in the lineup, Gary Wilburn, and Maurice Roll. So those are your defensive starters for the Bemidji Axemen. And now for the Wyoming Cavalry on the defensive line. It'll be Mackenzie Jacobs, Eddie Iono, and George White getting the 3 defensive lineman starters on the Wyoming Cavalry. And middle linebacker Bruna Foster, third on the team in tackles at 27. And in the secondary, Amar Dyson, Vincent Taylor, Abraham Woodard, and Brian Smith. the kickers for both teams. Josiah Powell returns as the starting kicker for the Axemen, also playing against his former team here in Wyoming as he kicked for them just last season. Got a chance to talk to a few of the people he remembers from last season where it all started for Mr. Powell, and he says it's very much a very familiar feeling, of course. He likes kicking in this arena, and so far he's looked pretty good in the warm-ups as I've seen him knock through quite a few through those uprights. So Josiah Powell back, at least momentarily, starting kicker for the Axemen for this game, and Albert Padilla is the starter for the Wyoming Cavalry. And now the Axemen are set to kick it off here. They will defer towards the second half as they won the toss to start this one off. Josiah Powell and company ready to get things on the road. The Axemen have been off for a week now, and they are ready to get back and hopefully surge back towards the top of the United Conference. A tough conference it is, with, of course, two of the best teams in the IFL, arguably the two best teams in the IFL this season. Of course, Sioux Falls and Cedar Rapids emerging as one of the top-tier teams this season, as they are right up there just with that one loss at Texas, and they could very well be undefeated right now themselves, as coming off of that big win at Tri-Cities just a week ago. 63-43, quite a dominant performance they had. I actually picked Tri-Cities to win that game, and they did not. So here we go. Josiah Powell bams this one right downfield, and it will go out of the end zone, and this one will clear it for a touchback. It's now the Wyoming Cavalry will start with the football near the 20-yard line, and they will get the start on offense tonight. Of course, Cavalry offense led by Sam Durley, third in passing in the IFL this season, 16 touchdowns, just 8 picks on the season, 74 of 138 for 810. Offensive line, Nathan Perdue, Will Lawrence, and Walter Stiller. Wide receivers, Ricardo Johnson, Rolandis Woodland, running back Justin Cooper, and the leading wide receiver for the Cavalry, Sam Charles, who torched us just almost a month ago. First down and 10. Anthony Carter, in at running back to start this one off. Durley in the shotgun. Durley takes this low snap. He gets a hand on it now. He's being pressured. Now he throws to the left side. Pass is incomplete, intended for Ricardo Johnson. Boy, a very wide open play that was, and Johnson was looking upfield first. Incomplete pass, second down upcoming. As for the Axemen defense, as we stated already, defensive line from left to right. Jordan Morgan wears 94. Torlin Pittman, the nose tackle, 99. Nate Douglas, 92 on the right end. Jory Johnson getting the started middle linebacker once again. Secondary, Adam Lucas, 21. Gary Wilburn, 13. Maurice Roll, 20. And DeMarcus Washington, fresh off injury, and the bye week back in at corner. Second down. Durley gives to Carter here up the middle, and he'll get a couple on a second down. That'll bring up about third down and 8 here for the Cavalry, led by head coach Ryan Lingenfelder in his second season with the Wyoming Cavalry, his 16th season in the coaching position and 6th in the IFL specifically. Great to have you with us. Not a very big crowd here at the Casper Event Center, but still quite a few people on hand to enjoy this one tonight. Third down and 8. Upcoming, Durley in the shotgun. Woodland goes in motion right to left, along with Johnson, as we have a flag here. It looks like it will be false start against the Cavalry. And that's what it'll be here to start off our first flag of the game. They'll back it up 5 yards here for the Cavalry on offense. Makes it third down and 13. Ball spotted near the 17-yard line. Durley back in the gun. Carter joining him as well. Johnson and Woodland in motion. Charles on the line of scrimmage. Third down, low snap again. Durley takes advantage by getting a nice bounce, but throws downfield for Woodland. Incomplete. He was open. But Adam Lucas had the coverage over the top on the play. Brings up 4th down and 13. And now Albert Padilla will come on to attempt his first kick here tonight for the Wyoming Cavalry. He'll spot this one right at about the 9-yard line. These 8-yard end zones. We'll put this up to standard. This will be about a 45-yard kick. Padilla's kick is on the way, and it is shanked off to the right side, goes into the stands. It is no good, so wherever that ball landed is where the Axemen will get it on offense. We'll take a quick break. Back in 30 seconds here on the Axemen Radio Network.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs.
Hey, Cody, real quick.
IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401.
Yeah.
I have to turn it up some because they can't hear it on America One apparently. So.
Okay.
All right, I'll just have to do it. So bring it back when you can.
All right, got about 5 seconds.
Lutherans at 444-0202.
And first down run there. Trying to get the number on the play. And that was Demario Pippin getting his first carry of the night. And he goes for next to none there on first down. And that'll bring up second down at about 10. Demario Pippin getting the start tonight. Brandon Anderson, newly acquired running back. Expect to see a little flavor of him tonight as well. In a rotation. Valentine in the shotgun. Second down and 10. They give it to Pippin again on the ground, and Pippin gets a couple this time. Trying to plunge through some of those front linemen for the Cavalry, and he'll get about 3 here on second down. That'll bring up third down and 7. And now we may see Valentine's first throw tonight. He does have one throw on the season, completed it for 15 yards at halfback, at wide receiver pass back against the Cavalry. Third down and 7. Valentine steps back. He's being pressured. Valentine gets away, jukes for one man, and Valentine makes a nice athletic play and gets it near the 20. Looks like he's going to have enough. Valentine gets a first down here on third and 7. Axemen players celebrating on the bench. And that's a great thing to see. Valentine using his legs, as you'll probably see a lot of it tonight. So it's first down and 10. Axemen at the 19-yard line of Cavalry territory. Valentine in the shotgun. Browder and Truesdell in motion. Patterson and Pippin on the line of scrimmage. Valentine steps back. Wants it all. Going for Truesdell. Incomplete as Truesdell was covered very nicely there. Amar Dysett, one of a couple defenders there on the play, along with Abraham Woodard for the Wyoming Cavalry. Second down and 10 upcoming. Valentine's first pass attempt of the game, as he was looking for the big fella, Nick Truesdell. And quite an addition Nick Truesdell has been to this Axemen receiving corps. Second down and 10. Valentine throws to the right for Truesdell. Passes incomplete as Valentine felt the heat on the play. And too high for Truesdell, a little behind him. Third down and 10. Valentine, as expected, looks a little bit shaky when he steps back to pass, as obviously has not started at quarterback since his junior college days at Trinity Valley back in 08. So 6 years, man, it's quite a long time from then. They'll stack the wide receivers on the left. Now Patterson will shift back to the right. Valentine whistling to his wide receivers. Third down and 10. We have a whistle on the play. And Coach Fuller wants a timeout here. Some miscommunication from Valentine and his receivers. Valentine, of course, is a receiver, so he knows these guys pretty well. We'll take another quick break. Back in 30 seconds right here on your Bemidji Axemen Radio Network.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. 8 wings for $4. Also, meet the coaches and players during the coaches show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
We've got what you like. Round, round.
And welcome back, everyone. Thanks to you for joining us on 820 AM and 103.1 FM, WVKK in the Bemidji and Wilton areas, and 870 AM KPRM in Park Rapids, also on KKRadioNetwork.com, and also America One, the V2 television web stream network, as we are the road team in favor of America One for this game. 3rd down and 10. Valentine into the shotgun. Crowd on their feet. Rolls to the right. Throws for intended for Browder. It's incomplete. And Amar Dyson comes up with a big pass defense there. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10. And Josiah Powell, the former Cavalry member, will come on to attempt his first attempt since the Nebraska Danger game. DeMarcus Washington in place of Hunter Wonkin, of course, out with the injury for the week. He will be the holder on this play. Right near midfield on the Cavalry logo at the 24 in Axemen territory. 34-yard attempt. Snap down. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. Josiah Powell, there is a flag on the play, but momentarily Powell knocks one in from 34 yards out right now to give the Axemen the lead, and now we'll check the flag on the play. Will this stand? And it looks like it won't, as the Axemen were whistled for a holding call. And now this field goal becomes much tougher here for Powell. Back him up 10 yards. As now it goes for a 44-yard kick. Powell's career long is 54. Snap down again. Kick on the way. It goes partially blocked. It is going to be run out here by Amar Dyson. Takes it to the 10, to the 15, gets another block, goes up the left sideline, and now he's finally brought down inside the 18-yard line. So Powell has the kick blocked partially, and that's all it takes. So the Axemen first offensive series comes up empty with points. Here with 7:24 left in quarter number 1. Axemen and Cavalry scoreless right here on the Axemen Radio Network.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams.
How long did you say you needed?
1 minute.
All right.
Full sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, FIRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zoot, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Drive-In Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
And welcome back, everyone, right here on the Axemen Radio Network, as well as America One, home of the IFL Indoor Football League, as we have a good game to start on hand here. 7:24 left in quarter number 1. No score between the 1-4 Cavalry and the 2-3 Bemidji Axemen. Durley in the shotgun, second possession here for the Cavalry. Takes the snap on first down, gives to Anthony Carter on the left side on the halfback draw, and Carter will get just a yard. 2nd down and 9 upcoming. Carter on the season as the second runner for the Wyoming Cavalry. Got the start last time as well. Just had the 8 carries for 29 yards back in Bemidji. On March 15th, Justin Cooper has been the leading rusher for the Cavalry this season. Second down and 9. Durley looks to the left, fires for Orlandis Woodland. He's hit right away. Adam Lucas all over him there. And Woodland had to go right through his fingertips. Third down and 9 upcoming. Nice play there. Adam Lucas has been the anchor of that defensive backfield with the absence of Daquan Starling. Maurice Roll has also shown some flashes, especially the big hits that he's accumulated. Gary Wilburn has 1 interception on the season in his first start with the Axemen back against the danger. Third down and 9. Durley steps back, fires over the middle. Pass knocked away by Washington. It was up in the air for grabs, and Wilburn was the closest to it, but he was still keeping his back to the ball against Rolandis Woodland. So that'll bring up 4th down and 9 here for the Cavalry. A very interesting call here. They're near midfield, and Coach Lingenfelder is opting to go for it here on 4th down and 9. Interesting call early on. 1 and 4 Cavalry. Going to try and electrify this crowd here in quarter number 1. 4th down and 9. Durley steps back, is pressured heavily, and the ball comes loose. A scramble for it. The Axemen say they have it. And it looks like the Cavalry, and now the Axemen do come up with it rather. They get an official signal, and it doesn't matter really who came up with that football because the Axemen would have it regardless. So a sack on the play. Nate Douglas and Jordan Morgan ganging up on that one, and the Axemen front line gets to him in time. As Durley was looking for his man, Charles, downfield, and could not get it to him in time. And now we'll take a media timeout here at the Casper Event Center. Just in time for the Casper Event staff to put on another one of their promotional events here at the Casper Event Center. We'll be back in 1 minute to resume play here from the Casper Event Center.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucan Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meats at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as the ordinary beef. The result, an unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucan Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop. Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try out for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multigrain, nut, and cake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
And welcome back, everyone, right here on 820 AM and 103.1 FM, WEKK, and 870 AM, KPRM. Axemen and Cavalry still scoreless here in quarter number 1 from the Casper Event Center. 5:12 to play. Has a nice gang sack there from Jordan Morgan and Nate Douglas in his second start now with the Axemen on the season. And it gives the Axemen great field position inside the 12-yard line of the Wyoming Cavalry. And of course the Cavalry, didn't matter who really came up with that football because the Axemen were right there to down it. And now they have possession number 2. First down and 10. Valentine tosses out to Pippin right away on the right side. Gets a block there from Truesdell as he was trying to block Bruna Foster, the middle linebacker, as Pippin would scramble just for a yard. That'll bring up second down and 9. Here for the Axemen. Mo Patterson out on the left side. Valentine in the shotgun with Pippin again. Truesdell and Browder in motion. They give it to Pippin right up the middle, and he'll get a couple more. Now bring in your offensive starters for the Axemen. Offensive line, Sean Kennedy. At center, Terrence Clark. On the right side, Chuck Polonis. At quarterback, Ryan Valentine, of course. Running back, Demario Pippin. Wide receivers, Mo Patterson, Phil Browder, and Nick Truesdell. And now for the Cavalry defense, Mackenzie Jacobs, Eddie Iono, George White on the defensive front, Bruna Foster. At middle linebacker, corners, Amar Dyson, Brian Smith, Vincent Taylor, and Abraham Woodard. Third down play, the read option to the right side. Valentine gets inside the 5, all the way down inside the 1-yard line. Lingenfelder screaming for a flag here. And Valentine gets it all the way down inside the 1-yard line. And that'll bring up a first down and goal situation. As he faked the handoff up the middle to Demario Pippin. And he took it on the right side. That's one of the biggest strengths that you'll see from Valentine is quickness. Running with the football, especially in the wide receiver ranks after the catch. First down and goal Axemen. Valentine lost the football. It's still loose. Who comes up with it? And this will be very big right here. Hopefully he got back on it. And he did. Valentine does come up back with the football. And he'll lose 1.5 yards in the process. Back in the Axemen up just across the 3-yard line. A near turnover there would have been our first of the game on the Axemen. Let's see if they can punch one in here. Second down and goal. Patterson and Browder lining up to the left. Truesdell as well. Pippin joins Valentine once again in the backfield. In the shotgun. Second down and goal. They toss to Pippin on the left side. Pippin using the dashers here on the left side, and he is taken down hard. Bruna Foster, the first one that gets to him. No gain for Pippin. Third down and goal upcoming. This defense has definitely improved ever since those first 3 games where they were giving up an average of 76 points. Ever since then, they gave up just the 24 here at home against Texas with the win, 28-24 over the Revolution, and lost just by a point, 51-50 against the Colorado Ice. Third down and goal. Valentine tosses to Brandon Anderson, getting his first carry of the game, and Anderson is pushed out inside the 1 and just comes up short of the goal line. Fourth down and goal upcoming. Anderson stands at just about 6 feet tall. And he is a big fella, 215 pounds, I believe they have him listed at. Might even be more than that. Fourth down and goal. Here for the Axemen. Anderson stays in the game, that running back. Valentine keeps it himself on the left side. Valentine stretches for the end zone, but he cannot get in. He is taken down here on the left side by Vincent Taylor, the safety. Turnover on downs. It goes back to the Cavalry. And we have a late flag on the play, after the play. And let's see what we're going to call here. And didn't get the official word yet. But it was a flag issued against, otherwise a warning. There's a warning for the coaches to stay back along those dashers. First one against the Axemen. First down and 10 here for the Cavalry. Deep in their own territory inside their own 1. Durley takes the snap, and taken down right near the end zone there is Justin Cooper getting his first carry of the game. As Rodriguez got to him quickly. Cesar Rodriguez now in the game for Nate Douglas momentarily. As Justin Cooper got nothing, actually lost a little bit, less than a yard on the plate. Second down for the Cavalry. Durley takes the snap, steps up, looks downfield, pass incomplete to Marcus Washington. All over Ricardo Johnson on the play. Third down upcoming, but not before the end of the first quarter, as that will do it. 15 minutes in the book. What a game this is. No score between the Wyoming Cavalry and the Bemidji Axemen. Back in 1 minute right here on the Axemen Radio Network.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit-sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zeus, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrivent Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show.
Said 1 minute, right? Said 1 minute, right?
Yep.
All right, just checking.
Yep.
Choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
And welcome back, everyone. Start of the second quarter here live from Casper Events Center in Casper, Wyoming this evening. Wyoming Cavalry and the Bemidji Axemen doing battle here at the Event Center. No score after one quarter. And definitely not something that we normally see in the IFL, a low-scoring game between two very potent offenses in Wyoming and Bemidji. But of course, Bemidji limited on offense very much without starting quarterback Hunter Wonkett or even backup quarterback Josh Ockery, as Ryan Ballantyne, former JUCO starting quarterback for Trinity Valley, is starting this game. Cody Kirby, the newest addition of the Bemidji Axemen. We'll get a chance to talk to him when he gets into town. We'll try and bring him in maybe for our coaches show on Monday. That's an option in the making. After one, looking at the stat sheet right now, not much of the passing attack. No completions. 0 for 8 between both quarterbacks. 0 for 3 Ballantyne and 0 for 5 Durley's been sacked once. Ballantyne also on the ground leading the way for the Axemen. 4 carries, 13 yards. Anthony Carter leading the way for the Cavalry. 2 carries for 25 yards. Third down and long here. Durley looking for the long ball downfield. Pass is incomplete. What a play to Marcus Washington. Knocking it down from Sam Charles. Got the last hand in there right at the last second. And Washington makes a big play there. As if he does not make that catch, he was tumbling to the ground. Charles might have had a beat on it. So a big stop there for Washington. He'll go back and try to return this field goal attempt. Longest field goal attempt this season, as it'll be in the end zone. Probably not even a field goal attempt, more so going to be just to get it out of the Cavalry territory. Nearby Padilla officially goes as just about a 60-yard attempt, as Padilla will kick this one right near me, rather. Just over the dashers on the left side, goes out of bounds near the 5-yard line. And goes out of bounds. So the Axemen will have it here near midfield. Just waiting for the officials to spot this football. Axemen offense comes back onto the field. And they'll have it at the 20, rather, here. So Valentine and that offense will come on for their third possession of the game. And we'll see if they can get things rolling here. First down and 10. Patterson wide right. Truesdell and Browder are the motion men. First down. Anderson also in the game as well. Valentine gets a block, now throws downfield. He had Browder open, and we got a flag on the play in the vicinity of a holding. And we'll check the call here. And it will be holding. Sean Kennedy, victim of the holding call for the Axemen. And that'll back him up to the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 here for the Axemen. Valentine so nifty in the backfield. That's going to be a struggle for the Cavalry tonight to try and pressure him, as he has shown he can get away from the rush very easily. But let's see how he does with heat coming at him, and see if he can complete passes consistently downfield. First down and 20. Valentine takes the snap. He'll take a direct snap up the middle now, crosses to the right side, and Valentine is thrown into the dashers here, and a late flag. And this one could very much be against the Cavalry, as George White was actually giving Ryan Valentine a contact with his head, but it looked like White was just giving a servitude of some kind, just a greeting, saying, "What's up, man?" But it looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness. It's a flag, rather, against the Cavalry, and that is a big break for the Axemen, because I don't think White intended to do anything against the rules. But fortunately for the Axemen, it is called, and that will give them the ball all the way up to the 23-yard line, as Valentine actually lost 2 yards on that run. And it'll be a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I said unnecessary roughness, but it's unsportsmanlike conduct against George White. First down and 10 Axemen. Ball on their own 23. Valentine in the shotgun again. And we have early movement again on the line. And we'll see who it goes against. It's going to be delay of game against the Axemen, and frustrating to say the least is what we've seen thus far out of the Bemidji Axemen offense. And that brings up first down and 15 here for your Bemidji Axemen. 12:27 and counting left here in the second quarter of play. Great to have you with us once again here on the Axemen Radio Network. Valentine along with Anderson in the backfield. They give it to Anderson, running to the left side. Anderson trying to find a hole, and he does get a few there on first down and 15. Gets it up near the 19. And Anderson can muster about 3 on first down. And that'll bring up second down and 12. Only the second time that I've actually been in the state of Wyoming in my life. Back when I was a youngin', back in the elementary days, took a family vacation out west to California. Very interesting state. A lot of great views in this state as well. Second down, Valentine going for it all to Browder in the left corner of the end zone, and he was thrown down on the play. And it comes up empty and complete. Third down and 12. Coming up next here for the Axemen. Very nice views, rather, just looking up into those mountains surrounding Casper, Wyoming, and the state of Wyoming. As mentioned earlier, about a 14-hour trip it was, getting down from the central part of Minnesota up in Bemidji, all the way here to the upper part of Wyoming. So 3rd down and 12. Here just under 11 minutes left in quarter number 2. Valentine takes the snap, is pressured heavily, gets away, has a lot of room, and here he goes. Valentine down the right sideline, gets out of bounds inside the 15, and enough for an Axemen first down. Valentine using his legs again and getting a nice block downfield there from Browder. Valentine on that play just does a nice job stepping up in the pocket, using that great vision he has as he knows where he is on the field at all times. Just a great attribute that he has at the wide receiver position, and also tonight, being in his first start ever at quarterback in the IFL, is doing pretty well under pressure, just a little bit shaky in that first quarter. 1st down and 10. They give it to Anderson, and boy, did the Cavalry read that one like a book or what. As Anderson is taken down immediately on the left side, Jamil Taylor coming in for Bruna Foster here on 1st down. As Jamil Taylor now stepping in at linebacker, Bruna Foster also in the game as they go to a 2-3 set in the defensive backfield, taking out one of the secondary members. So 2nd down upcoming here for the Axemen. Valentine gives to Anderson. Anderson finds the hole. Anderson gets away from one man, gets it inside the 1 again, and Anderson so far having a nice debut for the Axemen. Gets it all the way down inside the 1 and gives the Axemen another 1st down. So 1st down and goal. Brandon Anderson and the Bemidji Axemen driving it down as they'll have another opportunity inside the 1. They failed on 4 attempts last time. And let's see what they can do this time as Coach Lingenfelder of the Cavalry wants to call a timeout, as they will take their first timeout here in the first half. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. 8 wings for $4. Also, coaches and players during the Coaches Show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji. We got what you like. The Ground Round.
And welcome back here to the Casper Event Center. Jamison St. Germain, play-by-play voice of the Bemidji Axemen, giving you live coverage of tonight's IFL contest here in Week 8 to lead things off for the weekend. 4 games in the IFL. Cedar Rapids, the only team with a bye this weekend, coming off of that big win in Tri-Cities. Axemen taking on the Cavalry tonight, here to lead off the weekend. And tomorrow it'll be the Sioux Falls Storm going to the Green Bay Blizzard. Tri-Cities Fever and the Colorado Ice on Sunday. Also the Texas Revolution up in Nebraska Danger will be tomorrow night as well. So totaling your 4 games for the weekend. 1st down and goal. Valentine sneaks to the left side, rocks it in. Touchdown, Bemidji Axemen. Valentine's first rushing touchdown of the season as starting quarterback of the Bemidji Axemen, manufacturing a nice drive. They're in their 3rd possession. 3rd time's the charm, as they couldn't find the end zone or any points on their first 2, and they finally punch one in here. A very easy touchdown there for Valentine. And Powell comes on for the extra point. Snap down, kick on the way. It's a line drive kick, but it's up and it's good for the former Cavalry kicker, and now the starter for the Axemen. 8:32 left here in quarter number 2. The Bemidji Axemen 7, Wyoming Cavalry nothing. Here in the Casper Event Center. So finally someone strikes on the board. It was just a matter of time before points would be put up by either team. As now we'll have another media segment here down on the field, and with that we'll take another break. Back in 30 seconds right here on your home of the Bemidji Axemen Radio Network.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, FIRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k, and K plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. To help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning, call Alan Zeus, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Driving Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
Welcome back, everyone. Old classic sack races here on the field. One of their promotional events they're having here, and some kids are having some trouble standing on their feet. There's a couple more falling down here, but 8:32 left here in quarter number 2. Axemen on top of the Cavalry, 7-0. And just looking at who these teams will play next once again. Cavalry having these 3 straight home games after having those 3 straight road games to start the season. They lost at Tri-Cities, Colorado, and then at the Bemidji Axemen. They would get that bye week, and then they would finally get their first win of the season on March 28th against Texas, 28-24. Had a tough loss, a very, very tough loss against Colorado last week here on Friday night, 51-50. And now hosting the Axemen tonight. They will go to Sioux Falls next week and then Nebraska. So definitely not an easy road at all for Wyoming. Is probably one of the toughest roads to take, going back-to-back at Sioux Falls and then at Nebraska. So definitely gonna hope for a win tonight. The Cavalry will, but the Axemen are pretty much gonna hope for the same, because the Axemen have to go to Cedar Rapids once again next week. So they as well will not have an easy contest next week. So Powell, after knocking in that extra point, hits this one downfield. Nice high kick. It will go out of the back of the end zone again. And it'll be another touchback, so the Cavalry will begin at the 20. 8:32 left here in quarter number 2. Axemen on top, 7-0 here over the Wyoming Cavalry. As mentioned earlier, not a big crowd here at the Casper Events Center in downtown Casper, Wyoming, but quite a few people. Last night they actually had a Jake Owen concert here right in this arena. Very tempting event to go to, but opted not to go to it, just decided to stay with team events with the Bemidji Axemen. First down and 10. Durley tosses on the right side to Cooper. Cooper finds some running room and actually gets some solid yardage, as the ball was actually spotted at the 25. And he'll get 4 on first down. Second down and 6 upcoming for Wyoming. Sam Durley, as mentioned, having a solid season thus far. 3rd in the IFL in passing, behind Chris Dixon and Jimmy Coy of the Texas Revolution. Chris Dixon, as everyone knows, probably arguably the best player in the IFL, starting quarterback for the Sioux Falls Storm. Second down. Pass on the left side here to Cooper. And he is snipped out there by Jory Johnson. And Johnson takes him down immediately. And he will get maybe a half a yard there on second down. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Here with just over halfway through the second quarter of play. Here from the Casper Events Center, Cesar Rodriguez still remains in at the right defensive end spot for Nate Douglas. We'll check on that at halftime. 3rd down and 5. Durley steps back, being pressured, throws a screen pass. It looked like a Cooper, but the Axemen defense was right there. Rodriguez putting on the pressure, and Maurice Roll was right there to break up any pass if it was anywhere near him or Cooper. So now the Cavalry faced with another 4th down situation. And they opt not to bring on Albert Padilla for another attempt, as they will keep the offense on the field and try and convert again on 4th down, as they still have not. As they'll have 5 yards to go. 4th down and 5. Durley in the shotgun, joined by Cooper. Durley steps back, looks to the right, looking for the end zone. Passes almost intercepted by DeMarcus Washington, but either way, it's turnover on downs, back to the Bemidji Axemen. Yeah, defensive coordinator Dixie Wooten applauding his defense as they are fired up here. And just absolutely demoralizing this offense of the Cavalry thus far, just unable to do anything really. On the offensive end, Sam Durley still has yet to complete a pass. Actually, has completed just that one swing pass, so he does have just the one completion thus far, which went for nothing. So now Ballantyne brings his offense back onto the field, looking to tack on more. Already up 7-0 here. 5:37 left here in quarter number 2. Ballantyne in the shotgun. DeMario Pippin back in at running back. Truesdell and Patterson on the right side. Truesdell and Browder in motion. 1st down. Flag on the play. Looking deep for Truesdell. Cannot come up with it. Incomplete as he slides and cannot make the catch on the play, but we'll check the flag here on 1st down. And Pippin applauding here. It looks like it could go against the Cavalry, and the officials are whistling in that direction. And it was encroachment against the Cavalry defense. And that'll be 1st down and 5. So it was actually a free play there for the Axemen if Truesdell would have come up with that, but he slid down and just could not get his arms under the pass thrown from Ballantyne. Looked like a pretty good pass there on 1st down, but Ballantyne might have just underthrown him a little bit. So that brings up 1st down and 5. Cavalry crowd on their feet here. Ballantyne throws to the left side. Caught DeMario Pippin. Tries to get by one man, and his helmet comes off on the play. The helmet there of Bruna Foster. And Foster takes him down, but not before Pippin can get a 1st down. So DeMario Pippin picks up an Axemen 1st down, gets 6 yards on the play, gets about 2 yards after the catch. As he caught it near the 21, got down to the 19. See if Ballantyne can get dialed up here and start just consistently completing passes. 1st down and 10. Ball inside the 19. Ballantyne gives to Pippin here on 1st down, and Pippin plunging forward and trying to get as much as he can. Looks like he got down to about the 15. And give him 4 on 1st down. So Pippin picks up 4. They're on 1st down. And right down about the 15-yard line, as they need the 9 for an Axemen 1st down. So 2nd down and 6. Pippin and Ballantyne here in the gun. Ballantyne takes another direct snap to the right side, looking for running room, but gets next to nothing again, as he will get about a yard here on 2nd down. And that will bring up 3rd down and 5 here for the Axemen inside the 14. They need the 9 to get that 1st down. And keep in mind, just over 3 minutes left here in the 1st half. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk about just how the 1st half went, break down stats, and see if we can maybe get a coach in here. Otherwise, we know how busy they are in the locker rooms at halftime, as we'll definitely hear from Fuller at the end of this game. And speaking of Coach Fuller, he will call a timeout here. 2nd timeout called here by the Axemen in the first half. 2:47 left here in the first half. Axemen 7, Cavalry nothing. Back in 1 minute.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams and fans. Begin your game day with their smart breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities, such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucas Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meat at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as the ordinary beef. The result, an unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucas Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
And welcome back, everyone, as we have a third down situation for the Axemen. Valentine steps back, passes, batted up in the air, and falls incomplete. And very dangerous there, as White got a hand on it. And that will bring up fourth down. So 4th down and 5 for the Axemen. No sign of Josiah Powell, as he will not come on for this field goal, at least momentarily, as it's a 4th and 5, so maybe Ballantyne and this offense try to draw the Cavalry defense offside here. That's usually the first instinct of a head coach or offensive coordinator. So we'll see what they do. 4th down and 5. Ballantyne takes the snap, looks to the left, now throws, pass caught inside the 7, and that's enough for a first down, as that's Phil Browner making the catch on the play. First catch of the game for Browner gives the Axemen another first down. As we're approaching the 60-second warning here in the second quarter, just about 1:26 in counting to go. See if the Axemen will try and get another playoff before that happens. Definitely no hurry at all for the Axemen. And keep in mind, they will get the ball to start the third quarter of play in this game. Ballantyne in the gun. First and goal inside the 7. And another flag is called here. And it's delay of game on the Axemen. And not sure of that one. But the Axemen let this one run all the way down to 1:01 left in quarter number 2. As they'll move it back inside the 11-yard lines. They're actually at the 6 for that first and goal play. And once again, keep in mind, halftime coming up. Talk about this first half. This very interesting first half is a lot different than that one back in Bemidji. Only 7 points compiled this far. Ballantyne looking, scrambling, fakes it. Ballantyne takes it up the middle, faked out a couple of defenders, and gets it inside the 5-yard line, and that'll bring us to that 60-second warning. 55.1 exactly left here in quarter number 2. We'll take a break. Axemen on top, 7-0.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of
1 minute.
Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zooks, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Private Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their tasteful goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try out for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multigrain, nut, and cake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
And welcome back, everyone, here to the Casper Event Center. 55.1 seconds left in this first half. We're at the 60-second warning. Axemen still owning that 7-0 lead. And looking to punch in another one here as Ballantyne snuck it up the middle. They're on first down and goal from the 11. And he got it all the way down inside about the 2-yard line. So a nice, about a 9-yard scramble there from Ballantyne, who ran in that first Axemen touchdown from just the 1 yard out. And we may see more of the same here on this next play. There's a lot of kids on the field right now getting to slap hands with the Cavalry football players. Nice promotional thing they do here as well, here at the Casper Event Center. So second down and goal for your Bemidji Axemen. 55.1 seconds left here in quarter number 2 before we get to the half. Ballantyne along with Pittman in the shotgun. Trips to the right, Truesdell, Patterson, and Browder. Ballantyne fakes the toss, takes it up the middle, and Ballantyne has his second rushing touchdown of the night. And the Axemen go up 13-0. Ballantyne again will sneak it in right up the middle this time. Uses some east and west dynamic on the play and takes it in for his second rushing touchdown of the night and second rushing touchdown of the season. Because that just took about 5 seconds on the play. And now we'll bring on the special teams unit, Josiah Powell and company, to try and notch this a 14-point ball game. Snap down to Washington, kick on the way. It's no good. Wide to the left as Powell shanks this one. Here with 50.2 seconds left. It's the Axemen 13. The Cavalry nothing. Still plenty of time here as well as we are in the IFL. Teams can score in a matter of just seconds. So the Axemen will have to kick this one off. And the Cavalry will get another shot on offense. Just with over 50 seconds to play in the first half. Big miss on the extra point from Powell. And hopefully that won't hurt us too badly. And again, keep in mind, halftime coming up very shortly here. Axemen in the lead here with just over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ballantyne with the 2 rushing touchdowns now. That give the Axemen that 13-0 advantage here late in the first half. And this building right now very quiet. The Casper Event Center. The first game of our 4 games on hand this weekend. Once again, it's the Axemen and Cavalry tonight. And tomorrow we have those 2 games, the Revolution at the Danger and the Sioux Falls Storm at the Green Bay Blizzard. And our lone Sunday game will be the Tri-Cities Fever at the Colorado Ice. Over there, just one state away in that Rocky Mountain state of Colorado. The Colorado Ice right now sitting with the Nebraska Danger on top of that intense conference as Powell kicks this one a squib kick right down the center of the field as it bounces all around here. Whoa, what a shot! But he breaks off with a hit there of Browder and getting away on the return and still on his feet. Player number 20 there, that was Brian Smith, and keep in mind that is another thing that players need to know. You need to wrap up on tackles there. And this return, it looks like it could be negated. And it is. So that's detrimental to that right there, as this crowd does not like that call one bit. Ricardo Johnson, victim of a block in the back, gives the Axemen a big break. Is Phil Browder with a big shot there on Brian Smith, but he did not wrap up. And that's, again, as mentioned, that's something they need to be able to do. You make that initial big hit, finish it up. And that's exactly what Browder did not do. So now instead of first down inside the 15 of the Axemen, it's first down and 10 inside their own 2 here for the Cavalry. Because now, new quarterback in the game, Amar Dyson, comes into the game. And Dyson just, boy, he's close to the goal line there. He just gets out in time as he's taken down inside the 1. And now the officials give a timeout here to the Bemidji Axemen. That is their 3rd and final timeout here in the first half. So Amar Dyson, the defensive back out of Lincoln University, not listed as a quarterback here on their roster. Chris Ware out of Eastern Oregon University listed as their backup, but they go with Amar Dyson, at least momentarily, as their backup. Sam Durley remains on the bench right now. Yeah, Dyson had a scary first play there as he was nearly sacked for a safety in the end zone. And how big of that would have been if the Axemen get another 2 points, get another shot on offense, still with 30 seconds to play. So interesting call here for the Cavalry, going with Dyson at quarterback. So that brings up second down. And now a fumble on the play. And we'll see what the call is here, as Dyson lost it immediately. Gave it to Cooper, who lost it as well. And they get nothing on the play. Actually back them up inside the half yard. And now they're going to call a flag, illegal formation on Justin Cooper and the Cavalry. So I don't even know how far you can actually back them up, half the distance to the goal. The ball is going to be spotted on almost the 6-inch line. And this is very dangerous for the Cavalry now. And let's see if the Axemen defense can come up with a big play here. And now the officials give 7 more seconds on the clock here to the Cavalry on offense, giving them 21 seconds to play. Here late in the first half, Dyson in the shotgun. He'll takes the snap. Dyson has a hole up the middle, and Dyson, very dangerous, down the right sideline. He's thrown into the dasher. And he is taken down inside the 21. Dyson, not known for his passing, but very much on the rushing attack, and he gets it all the way up inside the 21. And now the Cavalry will use their second timeout here in the first half. Still with just the 1 remaining. 13.2 seconds to play here in the first half. And we will take another quick break ourselves. Back in 30 seconds right here on your radio home of the Bemidji Axemen.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zoots, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrivent Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
And we're back here at the Casper Event Center. 13.2 seconds left to play in the first half. Cavalry down to one timeout. Axemen out of timeouts, and the Axemen have the lead, 13-0. 2 rushing touchdowns for quarterback Ryan Valentine, and just the missed extra points by Powell. And now Amar Dyson here on first down is slammed hard into the Dashers, but we have a flag initially on first down, and it looked like it was going to be against the Cavalry, maybe some early movement. And that is, because we'll get the official wording, and it's a legal motion against the Cavalry. Back them up 5 more yards, 7.6 seconds left. It's precious seconds running off the clock here for the Cavalry. And I don't even know if there is enough time for them to run the football here unless they expect to take it all the way. Now we got whistles all over on the field. DeMarcus Washington took his helmet off initially there. He was looking for a face mask against Dyson, but it was not called. So now officials checking things on the field. His T-shirts are actually being fired by a small cannon here into the crowd, and one of them actually fell on the field. That's what the officials were addressing there momentarily. And still needing to check things out here is, and now officials will converge. Not exactly sure what is taking place here, as we got 4 seconds left here in the first half. Once again, everyone, great to have you with us tuning in here on this fine evening in Casper, Wyoming. Just the 4 seconds left, 7.4 rather. And Dyson looking to pass, throwing downfield, almost intercepted. Jory Johnson, as Dyson looked like that one's almost fell off his hand, as Jory Johnson was in the vicinity of that ball, just out of his reach. And if Johnson comes up with that, you figure he's going to run it back, because Johnson already does have 1 interception returned for a touchdown. He has 1 pick against the Cavalry, and then he has another one against the Cedar Rapids Titans, which he actually returned 2 weeks ago for a touchdown. Probably the last play of the first half here. Dyson takes the snap, takes it on the right side. Clock goes to 0, and that does it here in the first half for the stout defensive unit of the Bemidji Axemen. Blanks the Cavalry in the first half. 30 minutes in the books here at the Casper Event Center. Bemidji Axemen 13, Wyoming Cavalry nothing, back in 5 minutes to break down this first half right here on the Axemen Radio Network.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close.
5 minutes, right?
5 minutes, yep.
All right.
The Coaches Show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
We've got what you like. Ground Round.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams and fans. Begin your game day with their smart breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities, such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucas Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meats at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as ordinary food. The result? An unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucas Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with a push of a button. And now, Paul Bunyan Communications can set you up with whole home DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
Time now to take a look at your AM 820 weather forecast. For tonight, a 50% chance of rain, mainly after 1 a.m. Cloudy skies, low around 38 degrees. Calm wind becoming east around 6 miles per hour after midnight. New precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch possible. For Saturday, a 40% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, high near 53. East-southeast wind around 6 to 10 miles per hour. New precip amounts for Saturday between a tenth and a quarter of an inch is possible. For Saturday night, a chance of rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of freezing rain between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., and a chance of snow and freezing rain after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, low around 30 degrees. Light northwest wind increasing to 5 to 9 miles per hour in the evening. Chance precip for tomorrow night is 30% with new precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch possible. This has been a look now at your latest weather forecast, and you're up to date here on AM 820 WBKC. Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try out for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multi-grain, nut, and cake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Drive-In Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. 8 wings for $4. Also, meet the coaches and players during the coaches show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
God, what you like? Ground Round.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams and fans. Begin your game day with their smart breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
And welcome back, everyone, right here on the Axemen Radio Network halftime score. Your Bemidji Axemen 13, the Wyoming Cavalry nothing. As the Axemen defense very stout here in the first half. Just doing a great job, really. Every play, it seems like the Cavalry are just stuffed up. They cannot really get anything going offensively. Sam Durley, get this, 1 for 10, 1 yard through the air. Ryan Valentine, not much better, just the 2 for 7 for 14 yards. Does have 9 carries, 44 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns. And Brandon Anderson, 4 carries, 14 yards in his debut with the Axemen. DeMario Pippin, 6 carries for 13 yards. As we predicted, the Axemen would be running the ball quite for majority of this game, and they certainly have done so, compiling 71 yards on the ground on 19 carries with 3 different players. Valentine, of course, at quarterback in this game, doing a nice job managing the offense, leading them on 2 touchdown drives thus far in 4 attempts. And just the 2 receptions on the play. Phil Browder, 1 catch for the 8 yards, and DeMario Pittman, 1 catch for 6 yards. And now on defense for the Axemen, DeMarcus Washington leading the team with 5 tackles. Torlin Pittman with 4. Jory Johnson and Nate Douglas each with 2, and each have a half sack as well. Jordan Morgan with a tackle as well for the Wyoming Cavalry. On defense, before we get to their offense, Bruna Foster leading the way with 5 tackles. Jamil Taylor and Amar Dyson, 4 tackles. George White, 4 tackles as well. And Eddie Iono also has a tackle for a loss with 3 tackles. Taylor Woodard, Mackenzie Jacobs, and Brian Smith each have 2 tackles apiece, and Arthur Smith rounding it off with just the 1 tackle. Here on defense for the Cavalry. As for the offense for the Cavalry, not much doing. As I mentioned, Sam Durley, starting quarterback, 1 for 10 through the air, just with 1 yard passing positively. Amar Dyson, 3 carries, 24 yards, did have a nice attack going there early on. It looked like they were going to maybe be victim of a safety, credit to the Axemen defense, but Dyson did get them out of the end zone and carried it 3 times for 24 yards. Anthony Carter and Justin Cooper combined 5 carries for 8 yards. Sam Durley, his 1 carry was a sack. He lost 10 yards. And just Justin Cooper has that lone reception for just the 1 yard for Sam Durley and the Wyoming Cavalry. Kicking so far, Albert Padilla, 0 for 2 for the Cavalry. Josiah Powell is 0 for 1. He is also 1 for 2 on extra points. And that does it for your stats here in the first half, just between both teams. Total yards right now, right? The Axemen with 85 and the Cavalry with 23. And the Axemen have actually had the ball for much longer than the Cavalry. Axemen had it for just under 20 minutes, 19:39, and the Cavalry had it for 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Sacks in the game, just the 1 by the Axemen. It was a half sack combined between Jory Johnson and Torlin Pittman. And looking at penalties right now, penalties so far have plagued the Cavalry quite a bit. They just have 1 more penalty than the Axemen, but they've been plagued for 75 yards. Axemen 4 penalties for 31. And right now, 3rd down efficiency, Axemen 4 of 7. Very good in that mark tonight, as they were dead last at one point in the IFL. And they are 1 for 2 on 4th down, as they missed that 4th down and goal conversion, their first attempt doing that on their 2nd possession. As for the Cavalry, 1 for 5 on 3rd down and 0 for 2 on 4th down. So it was just the 2 touchdowns by Ryan Ballantyne that separate these 2 teams tonight. First one was from 1 yard out, and the second was from 3. Ballantyne, 2 rushing touchdowns on the night in his first ever start at quarterback in the IFL with the Bemidji Axemen. Halftime score once again, your Bemidji Axemen 13. The Wyoming Cavalry nothing. Just under 15 minutes before we'll start half number 2. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 13 minutes before the start of the second half.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403b.
Go, man. Go, Jameson. Go, Jameson. Go, Jameson.
Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucan's Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meats at an affordable price. So we chose sterling silver beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as ordinary food. The result? An unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with sterling silver beef, exclusively at Lucas Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Clap for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multi-grain, nut, and cake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive, Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
You wander around on your own little cloud when you don't see the white or the wherefore. You walk out on me when we both disagree, 'cause to reason not what you care for. I've heard it all a million times before. Take off your clothes, watch out and now you're deciding again. Try to be smart, then you think it's the heart of the earth when your feet go to play there. You don't realize that it's all compromise, and the problem is so overrated. Goodbye means nothing when it's all I pretend to somewhere else to go. Don't stand alone. Don't sleep in love with darling. I just don't forget you till 5 nothing more. Now you're deciding to stay. Don't sleep in love with darling. Don't stand alone. Don't sleep in love with darling. I just don't forget you till 5 nothing more. Now you're deciding. Don't sleep in love with darling. Don't stand alone. Come on, baby. Let's do that. Come on, baby. Let's do that. Think it's time, my little city. And so like this. You really don't want to
Time now to take a look at your AM 820 weather forecast. For tonight, a 50% chance of rain, mainly after 1 a.m. Cloudy skies, low around 38 degrees. Calm wind becoming east around 6 miles per hour after midnight. New precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch on full. For Saturday, a 40% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, high near 53. Southeast wind around 6 to 10 miles per hour. New precip amounts for Saturday between a tenth and a quarter of an inch is possible. For Saturday night, a chance of rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of freezing rain between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., and a chance of snow and freezing rain after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, low around 30 degrees. Light northwest wind increasing to 5 to 9 miles per hour in the evening. Chance precip for tomorrow night is 30%, with new precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch possible. This has been a look now at your latest weather forecast, and you're up to date here on AM 820 WBKK.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zeus, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Private Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with a push of a button. And now, Paul Bunyan Communications can set you up with whole home DVR. You can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
Get up on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. 8 wings for $4. Also, meet the coaches and players during the coaches show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
God, what you like? Ground Round.
And welcome back, everyone. Second half set to be underway very shortly. And any one of you other sports fans out there, not just in the NFL, but in MLB and in NBA, just updating some Minnesota scores. Minnesota Timberwolves on top 105-103 over the Houston Rockets right now. That game late in the fourth quarter, and you hear it right now, folks. Small forward Corey Brewer, not known for his scoring ability, only averages just over 10 points a game, if that, has 49 points. He has set the franchise record of the Timberwolves by most points in a single game. So congratulations to Brewer. Hopefully the Wolves can get that win as they are hosting the Houston Rockets tonight, a playoff-bound Houston Rockets team. The Wolves will miss the playoffs once again this season, but right around the 500 mark, so very encouraging to see the Wolves improving, and hopefully they can hang on for a win tonight, even though it is meaningful, to say the least, rather, but more meaningless, actually, if you really think about it. And then in the MLB, the Minnesota Twins own a 7-1 lead over the Kansas City Royals. That game in the 7th inning, right now at Target Field. So just thought I'd update you on some professional sports in Minnesota. Wolves and the Twins playing tonight. As for this game right now, Axemen own a 13-0 lead here at the half, and they will get the ball to start the second half here at the Casper Events Center, just seconds away from starting the third quarter of play. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this broadcast thus far and this game overall, as quite a few fans out here that get to see this in Wyoming, and those of you tuning in on America 1, also on 820 AM and 103.1 FM WBKK and 870 AM KPRM. Those back in the Bemidji area stations in Bemidji, Wilton, and Park Rapids. And also tune in on www.kkradionetwork.com and just select the Axemen football logo. And you can click on one of two choices, 820 AM WBKK or 870 AM KPRM, to hear this live right now. 15 minutes fresh on the clock here at the Casper Events Center. Axemen on top 13-0, and we'll actually start with the football. here in the second half. Let's see if the Axemen can dial up some more points here. Not many points put up, of course, is definitely not something I expected to see, but I'm very happy to see the way our defense has been playing in this game thus far. The up man for the Axemen are Wilburn, Derek Rose, and Adam Lucas, along with Mo Patterson, Nick Truesdell, and Brandon Anderson. Back deep, DeMarcus Washington and DeMario Pippin. Albert Padilla set to kick things away here for the Wyoming Cavalry. It'll be the first kickoff of this game for Padilla and Wyoming. And Padilla kicks this one down the left side of the field, goes over the dasher, and we have a flag. And this was a flag that was called immediately, and it looks like the Cavalry were possibly offside here on their kickoff, but we'll check it. And unless the officials maybe just threw that flag to see where the kickoff took place, I don't know if they maybe just dropped the flag or not, but usually when that happens, it's going to be a flag. And now the officials grouping up here, converging to see what exactly took place. As if it's a flag at all, it'll be on the Cavalry. And the Axemen were going to get it at the 20, and now they'll have it at the 25 as the penalty was enforced on the kickoff, so they'll have it right on the Wyoming Cavalry logo at midfield. So on comes the Axemen offense. Brandon Anderson back in at running back, along with Valentine at quarterback. Polonis, Kennedy, and Clark on the line. Browder, Truesdell, and Patterson at wide receiver. First down and 10. They give it to Anderson on the left side, and Anderson thrown into the dasher. And he's trying to get anywhere north as he can. And Anderson will get at least a yard here on first down. And that'll bring up second down and 9. Same way goes for the defense. Up front for the Cavalry. Purdue, Lawrence, and Stuhler. Excuse me. Jacobs, Iono, and White on the defensive line. And Foster, the middle linebacker. Anderson on second down gets through one man, and Anderson touched one of the dashers. If he had not, he had some extra running room there. So a nice run there on second down. Extra effort by Brandon Anderson. And we'll wrap up the Cavalry defense once again. So Jacobs, Iono, and White on the line. Bruno Foster, that middle linebacker. And the secondary, Amar Dyson, along with Abraham Woodard, Ryan Smith, and Vincent Taylor. So the starters remain the same for the Axemen offense. Other than running back, Pippin out right now for Anderson, and the Cavalry defense remains the same. Third down. Valentine, quarterback bootleg out to the right side, and Valentine very close to another Axemen first down, and it looks like he will have it right inside the 15. So a naked bootleg out to the right side there by Ryan Valentine. Does it look like Anderson was going to get that football? Nice fake by Valentine as the Cavalry definitely red run to Anderson on the left side of the Axemen offense. So a nice fake. First down and 10 Axemen, ball at the 15. Valentine in the shotgun again. This time he'll keep to the left side. Valentine running east and west, and that doesn't do it. As the Cavalry defense reads that one nicely. And now Coach Fuller issuing Valentine over and saying, get north, not east and west. But Valentine manages a yard there on first down, brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line. Already 3 minutes run by in this third quarter. Axemen offense really eating up the clock. They had it just for under 20 minutes of the 30 in the first half. Really controlled the tempo of this game. And now we'll see what happens on second and 9. Second down. They give to Anderson on the right side. Anderson finds some room and gets it near the 10-yard line. And that'll give him 4 here on second down. It'll bring up third down and 5. And I think Ford really electing to go with the run, of course, not only just because our rushing attack is one of the most potent, actually ranked second right now in the IFL, right behind the Cedar Rapids Titans also, although there is a gap in between that because the Titans definitely are the top by a lot. They average just under 130 a game as a team. But with the absence of Wonkett at quarterback and Valentine filling in, and now Anderson fumbles it here on third down, does not get it. And now there's a scramble for it. We'll see who has it. And the Cavalry come up with it. So Anderson drops it there on 3rd and 5. The ball squirted out back inside the 15 near the 16-yard line. And that is where the Wyoming Cavalry will take over. First turnover of the game against the Axemen. And the Cavalry trying to take advantage. They'll have it at their own 16. Durley back in at quarterback, first down and 10. They'll give it to Carter on first down, and Carter will get a couple. And Nate Douglas gets up hobbling here for the Axemen. As he was shaken up, he got on his feet. And it looks like he took a shot in the groin there. Just an area where, quote unquote, most men do not like to be hit. So Douglas gets up, and that's a good sign. Really, all men don't like to be hit there. Just to say that. Second down, Durley across the middle. What a catch there by Ricardo Johnson. One-handed snag. Taken down immediately by Maurice Roll, and that is very close to a first down, but they will not get it. Inside the 25, it'll be third down and 1. Gain of 7. They're on just the second completion of the game for this Cavalry offense. Third down and 1. Durley with Carter in the backfield. Durley gives to Carter, running right. Carter gets it up for the first down and is thrown up against the dasher on the right sideline. So now this Cavalry fan base here, the Casper Event Center, came alive here in the third quarter after being pretty much silenced that whole first half. They are still in this game very much, just down 13-0. First down and 10. Ball inside the 21. Durley under center this time. And Ricardo Johnson in motion. They give to Carter, running right. And this play is going to be called back. Look like 2 men in motion, running in different directions, and Johnson might be whistled for it. And rather, now they're not going to call that. They're going to say a sideline warning going against the Axemen. Defensive coordinator Dixie Wooten. And now Dixie Wooten will move back here as he was called for the second sideline warning against the Axemen in this game. So second down and 5. Durley steps back, fires, pass incomplete. Washington breaks it up again. And we have a flag in the secondary. And the crowd likes this call. It looks like it'll go against the Axemen, but we'll check anyway. Ultimately, it just looked like a nice play there by Washington. And it wasn't against Washington. It goes against Maurice Roll. Illegal contact, and that'll spot the ball at the 11. Automatic first down on the 5-yard penalty. And right now, the Axemen not looking too sharp. First down and 10. Durley looking left, throws left, finds his man, getting into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Rolandis Woodland beat Gary Wilburn on the play. And he got around him after the catch, so that's an 11-yard touchdown pass. There from quarterback Sam Durley to wide receiver Rolandis Woodland. And that gives Woodland his 6th touchdown reception of the season. And back against the Axemen, Woodland was busy in that one. 3 catches for 82 yards and had 2 touchdowns back on March 15th. He's got the only one tonight for the Cavalry. Is now Albert Padilla puts in the extra point here with 8:19 left in the first half. Your score, Bemidji Axemen 13. Wyoming Cavalry 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds to resume play here in quarter number 3.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrivent Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
And welcome back here on the Axemen Radio Network. Here, nearly halfway through the third quarter, Axemen with the lead, 13-7. But definitely a different game than we saw just about a month ago in Bemidji. Obviously, it doesn't help with the absence of your starting quarterback in Hunter Wonkett. Actually, both him and Josh Ockery not with the team currently right now. And Ryan Ballantyne filling in at quarterback, but a drive stalled by a turnover, fumble by Brandon Anderson, newly acquired running back. And that gave the Cavalry an opening. And other than that, the Axemen had been controlling this game altogether, both offensively and defensively. And now the defense finally gets scored on here. The 11-yard strike from Sam Durley to wide receiver Rolandis Woodland. 6th touchdown reception of the season, the 17th passing touchdown for Sam Durley on the year. And now Albert Padilla to tee this one up, just his 2nd kickoff coming up here. And let's see if the Axemen can dial one back up and get back up by a couple scores. As owning a 6-point lead against anybody in this league is not going to cut it. Still a lot of time left, even in the third quarter. Padilla kicks this one deep. Washington backs up, takes it deep in the end zone, takes it out. Here goes Washington, right up the gut. Washington breaks up with 2 tackles, just about got away, but he's taken down inside the 22. Washington had a head of steam on that return, gets a solid return, takes it out nearly 30 yards on the return there from Washington. And it's great to have him back in that lineup. Returned a kick for a touchdown against the Danger back in Nebraska on March 1st. And it's definitely good to have him back. Ballantyne and the offense back on the field. Browder wide to the left. Pippin back in at running back in the shotgun with Ballantyne, Truesdell, and Patterson to the right. Ballantyne takes the low snap, throws across the middle, pass incomplete for Patterson. Patterson takes a shot, and he drops it on the play, but a perfect strike there from Ballantyne, and Patterson couldn't come up with it. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Here for the Axemen. Looking to get back to the 500 mark. They're definitely going to need to make some big plays downfield. Patterson looks a little shaken up after that hit. Took a shot over the middle there from Brian Smith. 2nd and 10. Ballantyne steps back, looks downfield, drops the football, and they rule it incomplete. Ballantyne claiming he had it stripped. And They're going to say his arm went forward, and the ball went forward as well. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10. Could have been a big play there as Valentine was busted up. But he had some room to run. So now 3rd down and 10. And this crowd is electric now here in the Casper Event Center. And now 3rd down and 10. Valentine and the offense needing 10. And now Coach Fuller needing to call a timeout here, and calling timeouts early in the 3rd quarter. You're going to need these timeouts late in the game, and Fuller opts to call it now as confusion with the offense occurred. 6:24 left in quarter number 3. We'll have a couple of scoreboard updates after this. Back in 30 seconds.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams and fans. Begin your game day with their smart breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
And we're back here at the Casper Event Center. The scoreboard updates that we have. The Timberwolves have knocked off the Houston Rockets 112-110, and Corey Brewer, 51 points tonight for the Wolves without Kevin Love and Nikola Pekovic. And for that matter, they might have been without Kevin Martin as well. We'll double check that, but yes, they were. Kevin Martin lists as well. So they were 3 of their starters down, and they got the win against Houston. But here, 3rd down and 10. We'll get the Twins score update next. Valentine steps back, steps up in the pocket, gets away, and here goes Valentine. Valentine finding room, taking switching directions across field. Here he goes! Touchdown! Bemidji Axemen! Question about his passing. Valentine uses the running attack and takes it all the way. Touchdown, his 3rd of the game. Boy, that just stunned this crowd at the Casper Event Center tonight. Valentine switching directions very nicely there, using blocks and showing off his blazing speed downfield, using that running element at the quarterback position. Extra point from Powell, and we need this one badly. 6:13 to go in quarter number 3. Snap down. Kick on the way, it is up and it is good. Powell knocks this one through. 6:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Axemen 20, Cavalry 7. Back in 30 seconds with the scoreboard update as well.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucas Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meat at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as the ordinary food. The result, an unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucas Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
And welcome back, everyone. Once again, the Axemen just got a big touchdown run from quarterback Ryan Valentine, as the the Axemen take a lead 20-7. The Timberwolves got the 112-110 win over the Houston Rockets. 51 points put up by Corey Brewer. And then our other scoreboard update I was going to get to, in the MLB, the Minnesota Twins had that 7-1 lead. And now it's 9-1. In the top of the 8th, the Twins running away with it. And that's good to see because they were struggling early on. They were 3-6 to start the season, and now they'll get one back, hopefully in the win column tonight, barring any setbacks, to get to 4-6. They'll have a big 5-game stretch here with the Royals and then the Blue Jays. Another Solid start again from Kyle Gibson, as he's going to get his second win of the season. And now, keep in mind, back here, the Axemen up 20-7. On top of the Wyoming Cavalry with 6:13 to play in the third quarter. Now Powell will set it up on the goal line. And boom! He kicks this one right down the center. It is fielded here by Smith right at his own 10. Smith taken down, getting tackled by the Axemen. Derek Rose and Brandon Anderson take him down at the 17 as Smith can't buy any more after that. Brian Smith showing some niftiness as well on his returns. He had a nice one earlier that was negated. And now he only gets it to the 17. Nate Douglas back in the game along with Morgan and Pittman on the line. Lucas, Wilburn, Roll, and Washington remain the secondary. Jory Johnson still at linebacker. First down and 10. Durley in the shotgun. Looking to the right. Now Durley is pressured and he's taken down. Ball comes loose. It's picked up. It's picked up here by Morgan and he takes it in for the touchdown. Jordan Morgan on the fumble recovery takes it in from 17 yards out. And Dixie Wooten right there to greet him with the celebratory hug. And if the Ballantyne run didn't silence his crowd, this one silences it once again. Defensive standout Jordan Morgan on the play, but it was credit as well to the rest of that interior line of the Axemen getting the sack on Durley. Nate Douglas, Pittman as well in there, and Morgan picking up the football and taking it in for 6. Washington on the hold. Powell, his second extra point in under 30 seconds. Kick on the way. It is up and good. 5:44 left here in quarter number 3. Axemen 27, Cavalry 7. Great burst here. The Axemen break it open here at the Casper Event Center. Back in a minute.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, STEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrivent Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try out for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multi-grain, nut, and cake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
And welcome back, everyone. 3 great things occurring in the last minute for the Axemen as Powell kicks this one down the center of the field again. Brian Smith bobbles it, now takes it from his own 7. Takes it up the left sideline, and now he's taken down. Gary Wilburn in on the stop near the 20, closer to the 21-yard line. The Axemen break this one open and get some more breathing room for their offense with the help of that defensive line. Jory Johnson as well at linebacker getting in on that sack of Sam Durley, and Durley just had nowhere to go. And now they're going to say offside against the Axemen on the kickoff. So that'll give the Cavalry the ball inside the Axemen territory, right inside of it at the 24-yard line. So now Durley and the offense back on the field after turning it over again. See if the Axemen defense can remain stout. First down and 10. Durley gives to Cooper on first down. Cooper, nowhere to go. Douglas and Adam Lucas also there on the stop. There against Cooper, no gain. Second and 10. So once again, the Timberwolves get the win over the Rockets, 112-110. Corey Brewer, first ever Timberwolf in history to score 50 in a game, put up 51. The Wolves were down 3 starters tonight: Kevin Love, Nikola Pekovic, and Kevin Martin. Rubio and Brewer the only starters in. Twins on top 9-1 over the Royals in the 8th inning. Great to see that. Gibson looking for his second win for the Twins in the starting rotation this season. 2nd and 10 here. They give it to Cooper on the end around, and Cooper is sniffed out immediately. Maurice Roll along with Nate Douglas in on the stop. Loss of 3. 3rd down and 13 upcoming. The Axemen defense just getting stronger and stronger. And now Douglas will exit after that play with a great stop. Cesar Rodriguez, the very credible backup on this great defensive line the Axemen have, steps in here on 3rd and long. 3rd and 13. Durley takes the snap, throws quickly to the left. Pass caught by Ricardo Johnson, but he's met immediately right away. Maurice Roll and Adam Lucas on the stop. He'll get the yardage back, but that is enough. And that is all he will get. Gain of 4. It'll be 4th down and 9 here for the Cavalry. Just over 3.5 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cavalry down by 20 to your Bemidji Axemen, who are just broke this one open in a way, getting that long touchdown run from Ballantyne and the fumble recovery for a touchdown by Jordan Morgan. 4th and 9. Durley in the shotgun. Looks to the right, throws pass incomplete as it was tipped at the line. He looked for Sam Charles, and with the deflection, it went behind Charles. Turnover on downs. The Axemen are fired up as the momentum just will not shift back to the Cavalry. And now the Axemen offense can burn some more time. Boy, with Cody Kirby coming in to potentially start for the Axemen at quarterback, this is just looking better and better for the Axemen now with Ballantyne filling in at quarterback. They know what they have in Ballantyne. And just looking good tonight. 1st and 10. Anderson takes the carry on the left side. Anderson gets a nice gain there on 1st down, using the block there from Chuck Polonis on the left side, and as well as Sean Kennedy. Gain of 8 there on 1st down for Anderson. 2nd and 2. So the Axemen looking to dial up some more points here and extend this lead to 4 possessions. A touchdown would do just that. Second and 2. Ballantyne gives to Anderson. Anderson trucking forward, very close to a 1st down. And he will not have it. He'll get it inside the 17. Just gets a yard there on 3rd down, or 2nd down rather. It'll be 3rd and 1. So the Cavalry haven't been able to stop the Axemen hardly at all this game. Trying to stop them here on 3rd and short. 3rd down and 1 here for your Bemidji Axemen. Ballantyne in the shotgun again. Truesdell and Browder in motion. Ballantyne takes it up the middle. Takes a shot there up the middle from Jamil Taylor. And that will be enough for an Axemen 1st down as Ballantyne gets just enough. And that's a big 1st down for the Axemen offense, keeping this clock rolling along as they will have most likely 1 to maybe 2 more plays before this 3rd quarter will expire. Truesdell, Patterson to the right. Browder alone to the left. And now Pippin comes back in at running back. 1st and 10. Valentine gives to Pippin, who is stopped immediately. And that front three from the Wyoming Cavalry doing a nice job there on 1st down. And that will do it here for quarter number 3. 45 minutes in the book here at the Casper Event Center. Your score, Bemidji Axemen 27, Wyoming Cavalry 7. A great third quarter from the Axemen, both offensively and defensively. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Private Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. Eat wings for $4. Also, meet the coaches and players during the coaches show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
We got what you like. Ground Round.
And welcome back, everyone. Start of the 4th quarter upcoming here from the Casper Event Center. Downtown Casper, Wyoming. Your Bemidji Axemen lead it 27-7. And the offense looking to drive here as they just got a 1st down. DeMario Pippin would carry it for no gain on 1st down. And they have it inside the 16-yard line. Bunch of people down on the playing surface throwing frisbees up into the stands right now. Another promotional event this Casper event staff puts on here in Wyoming. Pretty nice arena. Looks like when you look at it from the bottom side of the hill here in Wyoming, it looks like a barn, the shape of a barn, as you would look at it. And you come inside of here, it looks like a barn as well. But it's structured very nicely. There's the Cavalry in their 15th season, naming themselves the 15th Cavalry, more so professionally. 2nd down and 10. Valentine keeps it on the right side. Valentine looking for running room east to west, and he is thrown hard into the dasher, but Valentine gets up right away. Good sign there as he was thrown very hard into the dasher on the right sideline. He'll get 3 yards on the play, and Valentine a little bit shaken up. And he'll get 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7 at the 13-yard line. Need just near the 6 to get a 1st down and to keep this drive alive. See if Valentine in this offense opt to go back to the run, or if they try, I would guess, maybe even try Truesdell in the corner on a post-corner route here. Open things up a bit. 3rd and 7. Valentine alone in the backfield. Penalty on the play, and if there hadn't been one, Truesdell was doing exactly what I just said. Going right down the middle of the field, maybe breaking for a post corner. And that, folks, is the 3rd delay of game penalty on the Axemen tonight. And you can say one thing about, yes, a new quarterback, a wide receiver in. You can give that an excuse, but at this level, you can't really give an excuse for a delay of game penalty. You got a play clock. Looking at it, there's 2 sets of play clocks in 2 corners of these end zones. Coaching staff and players need to make contact with that at all times. So now it's 3rd down and 12. Valentine steps back, running to the right, throwing for Truesdell. Rather, not Truesdell, it was Browder, and Browder cannot come up with it. As Browder slammed hard into the Dashers as well. And falls incomplete. Good to see him get up. And now Powell and the special teams unit will come on to attempt another field goal. Powell on the night is 0 for 1. 3 for 4 on extra points. Powell missed from about 46 earlier. And this one will be right at midfield. It'll be 33 yards, counting the 8-yard end zones. Amar Dyson back in the end zone to try and field this in any way possible. Washington, the holder. Snap. Hold down, kick on the way. It is up, and it is no good. It looked left the whole time, and it is no good as Powell 0 for 2 on the night. That's a kick that is very makeable right there. But he missed it by about 6 feet to the left side. 12:43 left here in regulation. Axemen up 20, back in 30 seconds.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes single football teams and fans. Begin your game day with the Smart Breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities, such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart, book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
First down pass here from Durley is incomplete, intended for Anthony Carter. Gary Wilburn on the stop, along with Adam Lucas, as Carter had it, and that's about the third or fourth time now I've seen a receiver of the Cavalry just have it squirt right through his hands. Looking downfield prematurely. Second down and 10. Cavalry on their own 5 after the missed Powell field goal. Durley again in the shotgun. Durley looks to the right again. Pass is complete here on the left side. Helmet comes flying off, and oh, that's not a good sign there as Sam Charles was roughed on the play. Roll and Lucas in on the stop. Good to see Charles to his feet, but his helmet came flying off. And Charles will have enough for a Cavalry first down. He got about 11 here on second down. Charles was the leading receiver, is the leading receiver still for the Cavalry on the season. He had 142 yards in the air against the Axemen back a month ago. And brings up first down at 10. Here for the Cavalry. Just under 11 and a half left to play here in regulation. Durley looks to the right, pass dropped again. Woodland had it go through his hands, and boy, if you're Sam Durley, you got to be frustrated to say the least. That is the 5th drop now by a Cavalry receiver. And regardless if Woodland makes that catch, he was stopped immediately, but he still gets positive yardage. Very frustrating night for Sam Durley in this offense. Cavalry post quite a bit of points in each game. And are not doing it tonight. Axemen defense, credit to them. Third down. Durley looking deep, pass caught this time by Carter. And Carter gets through one man, and he's finally pushed up by Jory Johnson. Adam Lucas pushed him out of bounds inside the 13-yard line. So Carter finally getting this crowd on their feet as he makes the catch. So first down and 10 here for the Cavalry, right near the 13-yard line. Durley in the gun. Under 10 now to play here in the regulation. Durley looking, throwing, pass is incomplete for Johnson. Nice defensive play there by Lucas again. As mentioned, Lucas has been this anchor to this depleted defensive backfield of the Axemen that has had to ship guys around due to injury. good to get DeMarcus Washington back, one of those captains in the secondary. And hopefully soon, in at least maybe a week or two, we'll get Daquan Starling back. Just gotta hope. 2nd down and 10. Durley looking over the middle, pass dropped again by Carter, and Durley took a shot. Good class there by Douglas to help him on his feet as he took a shot from Johnson. Douglas also in on the stop. 3rd down and 10. If Carter makes that catch, only God knows what would have happened, as he was moving there very quickly from east to west. 3rd down and 10. Cavalry need the 3 for a 1st down. Durley looking to the right, pass too far, intended for Charles, goes out of bounds, covered there by Washington, brings up 4th down and 10, and if you're the Cavalry, you just got to keep going for it, as they have been doing. Albert Padilla, 0 for 2 in the game in field goals. Bringing him in would still make this a 3-possession game. And so the Cavalry, down by 20, needing a touchdown to get back within 2 possessions, will leave the offense on the field. They need the 3 for a 1st down. Under 8 minutes now left here, 7:54 and counting. They stack it up, trips to the right. 4th down and 10. Durley in the shotgun, steps back, pass, swatted in the air, and it's thrown back the other way. Turnover on downs. Jordan Morgan, along with Pittman, in on the stop there on the swatted pass, and the Axemen offense takes over again. And you talk about taking care of business on the road thus far. The Axemen have done just that. 7:44 to play. Back in 60 seconds.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brett from Lucas. Lucas Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meats at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as the ordinary beef. The result? An unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucas Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with a push of a button. And now, Paul Bunyan Communications can set you up with whole home DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
Welcome back, everyone. 4th down conversions for the Cavalry this season. They are 2 for 20 coming into this game. And now in this game, they've gone for it 4 times, and they're 0 for 4. So that puts them at 2 for 24 on the season. As getting 4th down conversions, obviously one of the toughest things to do in any football league. And the Cavalry, obviously, victim of not being very good at it this season. And so after that turnover on downs, now the Axemen will start at their own 13 in business. And looking to chew up some more clock here. Truesdell, Patterson, near side to the right side. Pippin in the backfield of Valentine. Browder in motion. 1st down. They give to Pippin, and he is stuffed as he is taken down immediately after touching the football. Loses a yard. 2nd down and 11. So just under 7.5 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Axemen on top by 20. And looking to secure that first road win of the season. And they'll have to go on the road next week against Cedar Rapids. 2nd down, Valentine throws, pass caught Browder. Browder inside the 25, and that's enough for an Axemen 1st down. Nice conversion there, 13-yard pickup for Browder. A quick strike, that's one thing that Valentine is known for, that quick trigger he has. As he can sling that thing quite a ways, tight spiral as well. But just needed some time really to get in the zone in this game. Passing-wise, still obviously haven't seen enough to know. But obviously we've seen flashes of him being good. And very quick on the run, and Valentine fakes everybody out and drops the football as he fakes the handoff to Pippen and does a quarterback read option to the right side. And Valentine knew it, that if he had not dropped that football, he may have had 6, as he just had a couple men to beat. And his quick feet, defensive backs are always frozen in their tracks. Is now Abraham Woodard signaling to come off the field. Looks a little shaken up, or just gassed maybe. He'll have to remain in the game at defensive back here for the Cavalry. So he'll stay in the game. 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard run there from Valentine. Just under 6 now to play. Valentine steps back, fires, looking end zone. Pass is caught by Browder for the touchdown. We have a flag on the play, but Browder comes up with it. Valentine, what a strike. And now 3 flags flying everywhere. 2 are after the celebration, so that's going to be probably flagged on the Axemen. But right now it stands as a touchdown. We'll check the initial flag. As Browder was being contacted downfield, it looked like him and Smith were tied up. As the officials will sort this one out. Illegal contact is issued against the Cavalry, so the touchdown will stand. And that'll be unsportsmanlike conduct against Phil Browder, as he threw the football into the stands. But regardless, Axemen open it up again. Valentine's first passing touchdown. And what a strike it was. Just a perfect one. Browder running quick to get under it, and he nearly overthrew him. But Browder, perfect speed, ran under it, made a circus catch over the Dashers in the back of the end zone. Powell on for another extra point. He's 3 for 4 tonight. Snap down. Kick is blocked here on the play, and hopefully the Axemen can go up with it, but it's being returned here by Abraham Woodard, and Washington pushes him up against the Dashers. But regardless, it's no good. So Powell moves to 3 for 5 on the night with that block there. The block was made there by Jamil Taylor. Regardless, the Axemen go up by 4 possessions, but still, you got to be happy as a head coach. You cannot let someone through that quickly. Jamil Taylor just had nothing to go up against. And now Abraham Woodard shaken up. He was already shaken up earlier. A little shaken up after that run back as DeMarcus Washington threw him pretty hard into the Dasher on the left sideline. So now your score remains 5:32 left to play. Axemen on top 33-7 over the Wyoming Cavalry. Here with 5:32 to go. And now the Axemen defense will have to go back to work here. So they're licking their chops right now. They've just done a nice job on defense tonight. A few Cavalry mistakes with some key drops. But the Axemen defense overall has been playing just ferociously tonight. I mean, just dominating that line of scrimmage, not giving the Cavalry extra chances, taking advantage of some mishaps of the Cavalry, and just looking stronger and stronger as we get towards the end of this one. The last time these two teams met, I believe they did an estimate on how long this game lasts. I know my broadcast starting at 6:35 back in Bemidji back on March 15th, This game went for over 4 hours, counting that pregame show and the postgame. 4 hours, I believe it was 4 hours and 21 minutes. This game, much shorter, only 9:30 here in Wyoming. As Powell boots this one, and it goes out of the end zone. It bounces in to the end zone and out of the end zone. And so the Cavalry will take over. And they'll have to add on that penalty and give the Cavalry some positive yardage on the unsportsmanlike conduct by Browder. And so now the penalty is enforced, moving it from the 5 to the 20, and that's where the Cavalry will take over on downs here. But just looking at some other stats here on the season, total offense, the Cavalry were averaging, for points rather, they were averaging 35 a game, but they were at one point averaging about 50. And now they're 8th in the league, just in front of Green Bay. Axemen averaging 45 a game. They're at 6th in the league. But total offense, Cavalry in 7th, they averaged 212 a game. And through 3 quarters, the Cavalry offense had 44 yards of offense. And of course, they have not done really anything since then. So with 5:21 remaining, the Cavalry will get the football, down 33-7. Seeing crowds of people starting to exit this building tonight. With the Axemen dominating and looking to improve back to 500 at 3-3 on the season. With the loss, if this holds, Cavalry will fall to 1-5. But this is quite an impressive outing here for the Axemen. Down 2 quarterbacks, and Valentine did a nice job. As now Dyson back in at quarterback here for the Cavalry. And that's a nice job there by Lucas to not let him take it all the way, as Woodman was blocking Lucas. And Dyson could not get by him, but he gets it all the way up to the Axemen 11-yard line. And that's a gain of 19 yards. But as mentioned, total time of game was 4:20, counting the pregame back in Bemidji and the postgame. This game just shaving 3 hours. So quite a difference in pace. First down and 10, and now the Axemen defense wraps up Dyson, Jory Johnson, and Jordan Morgan, along with Torlin Pittman in the backfield. They get him. And we have an early flag that was thrown right at the beginning of the play, and looks like Dixie Wooten will decline it. And it'll bring up second down, as Dyson was taken down about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And I'll make it 5. So that's a 5-yard loss on first down by Dyson. Here with just 4.5 left to play. Dyson takes the snap, looking to pass. He's being blitzed, and the Axemen can't take him down, and Dyson gets away, goes to the end zone, pass is incomplete. What a play by Washington to knock it loose from Carter. And looking in the backfield, Jory Johnson, along with Torlin Pittman and Nate Douglas, very upset with themselves. They could not get Dyson. But DeMarcus Washington makes an outstanding play, as Carter had it slip out of his hands, and he had the extra tip there to maybe make the catch, but no can do. DeMarcus Washington says, not in my grill, not in my house, as Washington knocks it away. Brings up second down, actually third down here, and 15 in either one. Dyson keeps it to the right side. Johnson chases him down. Jory Johnson, what a great athletic play to take him down from behind. He can only get 3. That electrifying runner Lamar Dyson. And that brings up 4th down. And Jordan Morgan will exit the field limping here. So back in comes Cesar Rodriguez. And they have it 3rd down whistled here. They have it marked as 3rd down, but this should be 4th down. As the chain gang, not aware of this. And now Dyson will have to call timeout here. All sorts of confusion by this Cavalry offense. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 2:52 left here from the Casper Event Center. All Bemidji Axemen.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their tasteful goodness menu. Everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Craft for breakfast, the blueberry, banana, multi-grain.
30 seconds.
30?
Yep.
Okay. 720 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant. Putting it all on the table. And a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football.
And welcome back, everyone. Ball at the 12-yard line. This way, 4-yard gain there from Dyson. They had to call timeout. Lots of confusion on that Cavalry offense. They have it whistled or marked right now as 3rd down and 11, but it should be 4th down since it was a declined penalty. So 4th down. They give it up the middle here to Cooper, and now a late flag comes in. And we'll check the flag here as the officials talk about it. Jordan Morgan will come back in. Cesar Rodriguez exits. And defensive coordinator Dixie Wooten wanting an explanation here, as it's going to go against the Axemen. Still didn't get an official call on what it was. I never saw one official signal what that penalty was, so it's basically just a free 5 yards. Unless I didn't see it, but so it's a 1st down here. They give it to Cooper on the left side. Cooper running hard, and Cooper getting it into the end zone for a touchdown, and still confused as to what just happened that last play. Is confused as to why it was a 1st down when it should have been 4th down, unless it was a illegal contact, or even I'm not sure what the heck that was. So regardless, it's a touchdown for the Cavalry, as so many different things happening on the field right now. So that score makes it 33-13, and now Padilla comes on for his 2nd extra point of the night. And low snap, kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. Padilla knocks it in. 2:32 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Axemen on top by 19, 33-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrive Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
And we're back here at the Casper Event Center. 2:32 to play. Axemen on top by 19 after that rushing touchdown by Justin Cooper. And now the officials, again, not sure what's going down on the field. Both teams are on the wrong sides of the field. The Axemen went to the north side. The Cavalry on the south. So now the Cavalry most likely, in all honesty, would probably try an onside kick here, as the Axemen do have their hands team on the field with Truesdell and Ballantyne, along with Demario Pippin. Gary Wilbur, Jory Johnson, Jordan Morgan, and Adam Lucas as well. Back deep is DeMarcus Washington as always. So 2:32 left, just about ready to close this one out. Axemen looking to pencil in their first road win in franchise history in their first season. Onside kick attempt. Truesdell goes up for it. He comes down with it. Truesdell, what a play. Showing off that jump ability, the 6'7" big fella out of Cincinnati comes up with the recovery inside of the 12. So Truesdell saves things here for the Axemen to prevent the Cavalry from making any kind of Cinderella story here. And the Axemen will take over at the 12, looking to stamp this one as a W. So first down and 10, Axemen from the 12. .220 and counting left. Valentine in the shotgun. Pippin in the backfield with him. First and 10, they give to Pippin running right. Pippin tries to use a block there from Patterson, and he'll get it across the 10. Just gets about 3 on the play. Now the Axemen will, rather the Cavalry will use a timeout here. That'll be their third and final timeout, so we will take another one as well. We'll take a 60-second break this time. Back in a minute.
Stop on down to the Ground Round every Monday night for fantastic food and beverage specials. The Ground Round will have happy hour drink specials and appetizer specials every Monday night from 4 p.m. to close. Be sure to try the wings with our new Bemidji Axemen sauce. Get wings for $4. Also, meet the coaches and players during the coaches show every Monday night from 6 to 7. It's all right here at the Ground Round in Bemidji.
We've got what you like. Ground Round.
Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji welcomes indoor football teams and fans. Begin your game day with their smart breakfast and complete your game day by enjoying their convenient amenities such as pool, sauna, hot tub, and free wireless internet. Stay smart. Book now at Holiday Inn Express in Bemidji. Call them today at 218-751-2487. Holiday Inn Express located at 2422 Ridgeway Avenue Northwest in Bemidji.
Second down give goes to Pippin here. And Pippin just trying to get any extra yardage he can, and he will get it inside the 6-yard line. So Cavalry all out of timeouts. Axemen with just the one timeout left. They're going to chew this clock up. And now a lot of people starting to really find the exits here in the Casper Event Center. As the Axemen determined to stamp this one as a victory, just with under 90 seconds left here from Casper, Wyoming. Third down and short coming up here for the Axemen. Ball at the 6. They need just inside the 3. They toss it out to Pippin on the left side. Pippin runs into one of his own players, and now he is down for a loss of a couple yards, and that'll bring us down to the 60-second warning. So Mackenzie Jacobs comes up with a stop, and that brings us to the 60-second warning. 1 minute exactly left before the Axemen can crown themselves victors here in Casper. Axemen 33, Cavalry 14. Back in 30 seconds.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, STEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit-sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Dukes, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Thrivent Financial Solutions at 444-0202.
Man, more frisbees being tossed up, and Wool just went right by my head there. I just turned around, and a frisbee's 2 centimeters from my eyesight, so almost came up with that one. as the Axemen lead this one by 19, 33-14 over the Wyoming Cavalry. Axemen with the win tonight will improve to 3-3 on the season and get their first ever road win, and that's good to get that one under the belt before they will go back on the road next week against the Cedar Rapids Titans back at U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. That'll be another game the Axemen will need to have in order to get back into that race, because they'll only get one more shot after that at the Titans, and then they'll have to eventually take on Sioux Falls. Just the one time this season they'll have to go to Sioux Falls. That'll be on May 17th, so that'll be some big-time games in the month of May coming up here. So now we'll have third down here upcoming for the Axemen. Valentine in the gun. Takes it, sneaks it to the left. Valentine goes over the Dashers inside the 5. And rather, that was fourth down, and the Axemen come up empty, so they will turn it over on downs, and back on come the Cavalry offense. Sam Durley's night appears to be done, so Dyson will come back in the game as quarterback here with 56.3 seconds remaining before the Axemen can officially get this win. Axemen defense still working their way onto the field here. Not quite fully set yet. It's Douglas, Pippin, and Rodriguez man that front three. First down and 10. They give it to Carter here on first down. Carter breaks through one tackle and nearly squeezed his way through another. And it looks like the Cavalry aren't too excited to keep moving here. There's already 12 seconds of run off. Second down, and Dyson fakes out nearly everybody, but Lucas stays home. And nice defensive play there by Adam Lucas to stay home and man his side of the field. 29.1 seconds left. Not a lot of urgency out of this Cavalry offense, as they already know this game is over. Just trying to maybe squeeze one more in for this crowd that has remained in their seats here at the Casper Event Center. First and 10, Dyson in the gun. Dyson hands it off to Carter, and he is tripped up. And that could do it here, as Coach Lingenfelder wants one more play run here with under 15 seconds left. Offense not moving too quickly here. Under 10 seconds now. Could be the last play of this game. Dyson in the gun. Second down. They give it to Carter again, and Carter is taken down immediately. And now that officially does it. The Axemen get their first ever road win, the first one this season. Final score, Bemidji Axemen 33, Wyoming Cavalry 14. We'll be back in 3 minutes to break this one down. And after that, hear from Coach Robert Fuller, the winning coach tonight.
Sterling Silver Premium Beef provides culinary inspiration. Hi, I'm Brent from Lucan's Village Foods strives to provide customers with the highest quality meat at an affordable price. So we chose Sterling Silver Beef. This beef, rich in marbling, is aged twice as long as ordinary beef. The result, an unsurpassed cut of tender, juicy, flavorful beef. Come taste the difference with Sterling Silver Beef, exclusively at Lucan's Village Foods, where the food enthusiasts shop.
Perkins in Bemidji is offering their Tasteful Goodness menu, where everything is made with wholesome ingredients. Try for breakfast the blueberry, banana, multigrain, nut, pancake platter. Or how about for dinner? Try out the Mediterranean grilled salmon and shrimp. Perkins Family Restaurant in Bemidji, located at 1120 Paul Bunyan Drive Northwest. Perkins Family Restaurant, putting it all on the table, and a proud sponsor of Bemidji Axemen football. Time now to take a look at your AM 820 weather forecast. For tonight, a 50% chance of rain, mainly after 1 a.m. Cloudy skies, low around 38 degrees. calm wind becoming east around 6 miles per hour after midnight. New precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch possible. For Saturday, a 40% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, high near 53. Southeast wind around 6 to 10 miles per hour. New precip amounts for Saturday between a tenth and a quarter inch is possible. For Saturday night, a chance of rain before 3 a.m., then a chance of freezing rain between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., and a chance of snow and freezing rain after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, low around 30 degrees. Light northwest wind increasing to 5 to 9 miles per hour in the evening. Chance precip for tomorrow night is 30% with new precip amounts less than a tenth of an inch possible. This has been a look now at your latest weather forecast, and you're up to date here on AM 820 WBKK.
It is retirement planning season, and the number of options can be confusing. Individuals have the option to use traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Businesses can use simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, defined benefit pension plans, profit sharing plans, 403B plans, 401k or Roth 401k plans. As an employee, you might have access to one of these plans through your employer, and it is very important to take advantage of matching contributions. Who can help you with the confusing rules of retirement planning? Call Alan Zutz, a certified financial planner and financial associate with Private Financial for Lutherans at 444-0202.
The DVR, it changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with the push of a button. And now, Paul Bunyan Communications can set you up with whole home DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change the way you watch TV. Learn more about whole home DVR. Call or visit paulbunyan.net today.
And welcome back, everyone. As final score in this one, the Axemen get the win on the road here, 33-14 over the Wyoming Cavalry. Still waiting on Coach Robert Fuller, greeting some old friends down on the field, and really just getting a celebratory hug from many people, getting his first road win as a member and head coach of the Bemidji Axemen organization, first-year franchise expansion team in the IFL. Good to see the Axemen take care of business on the road here in Wyoming as they sweep the season series. They won it 92-49 back just about a month ago in Bemidji. Now they win it 33-14, so not quite the score that many people maybe would have suspected it would come out, but at the same time, the Axemen get a big win by knocking out the Cavalry, and they move back to the 500 mark at 3-3 and move back just mathematically still behind Texas at 4th in the United Conference standings, and the Cavalry still dead last in the intense, now moving to 1-5. So Coach Fuller still scrambling down on the field talking to some people, but same time it's a great opportunity for him to just talk to many people that he knows and just to assess this victory. I mean, now he's on his way over here as he finally got eye contact with me, but it's a great win overall for the Axemen. The defense stepped up majorly tonight and did a nice job, even with Ballantyne at quarterback, really showing flashes of what he can do at the quarterback position. And still no stats yet. We got some early stats early in the fourth quarter as we were about 2.5 minutes in, but now head coach Robert Fuller on his way up here, getting through the storm of people down on the field. And now here's Coach Fuller on the headset with us now. And Coach, how do you feel getting your first ever road win with the Axemen tonight?
Hey, this was a heck of a win, heck of a team win. You know, to be down both of our quarterbacks and have to go on a road and try to win with a wide receiver playing quarterback. I'm glad we got that done. And looking at the stat yards, you know, we definitely did it on the ground, that's for sure.
And as expected, I definitely expected it, Coach. I know you didn't want to speculate right away because obviously you don't want anyone to know what you're going to do in the game plan, but obviously everyone kind of assumed you'd lean heavily on the run, which you did, and it worked out tremendously. And Ballantyne even showed with that beautiful pass there to Browder, showed he can step up and make some big throws.
Absolutely, you know, and so much of the credit, I mean, you got to give credit to the defense and Coach Wooten. They did a phenomenal job, but you know, really the job that Ryan did to step in, you know, and basically he split the reps on Thursday. Wednesday's practice, our last practice. So it's not like he's gotten exclusive work, at quarterback. But, again, the wide receivers did a really good job blocking. Obviously, the offensive line played well, and thankfully Wyoming didn't catch on to, what we were doing, as far as our run game. So it ended up working out for us.
And, going into this game, you just had Pippin as your running back, and you decided to add Brandon Anderson. And despite the fumble, it seemed like Anderson had a pretty productive night as well, getting some extra yardage.
He did well. He did well. We obviously got to go back and look at film. We do not want ever to put the ball on the ground. But again, he did a real good job, and there was a couple plays, where he hit the hole hard, and showed that burst that we were looking for. So that was good to see.
And now, Coach, we'll wrap this one up, and we'll get on the road back to the great state of Minnesota as with a victory tonight. But, celebrate with a win tonight, first ever road win. And now, next week, we'll just kind of touch up now. Cedar Rapids, we'll get another shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's tough enough going down there and playing a great football team in Cedar Rapids. But, they've had the bye week to rest and get healthy and those type of things. And, we're a little beat up here. But, hey, we'll get to work right away on the way home and take advantage of that 16-hour drive or whatever it's going to be, to start working for them. But it's going to be a great opportunity for us.
Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. Excellent win. Way to get that first road win under the belt. And let's celebrate and take care of business next week.
1-0, baby.
You bet. Coach Fuller on the mic there, head coach of the Bemidji Axemen. Very joyous in that victory tonight to get the road win over the Wyoming Cavalry. We'll show you the stats now. As getting to them right here, we don't have the total stats just individually, but we have team stats. Total yards for the Axemen, they still accumulated 180, and that's pretty impressive without your starting two quarterbacks, rather, with Wonkett and Ockery being out. Valentine did an excellent job in relief duty. 50 yards, 50 plays on offense for 180. The Cavalry had 45 plays for 118, so they were held to 44 through just over 3 quarters. And then finally they would break through and get that last touchdown and get some more yardage on the board for them. But it was that 28-yard run for Valentine. The Axemen were up by a score of 13-7 after that turnover fumble by Brandon Anderson. Valentine almost was taken down in the backfield. It was a 3rd down and long. He would take it 28 yards east to west and then finally north for a touchdown. Jordan Morgan, only a couple plays later, would get a fumble recovery, 8 yards for a touchdown. Powell added on the extra point. And then Browder, a 22-yard pass from Valentine, a beautiful strike to make it 33-7. The extra point was blocked, and Justin Cooper had that 7-yard touchdown run for the Cavalry to get back in the game closer, but could not get any closer than that. So that was your final score. The Axemen with a 33-14 win. And really, Valentine through the air just had the 49 yards net, but looked a lot better than that. It looks a lot better on paper than what he did on the field. Better on the field than what he did on paper, because he made the plays when he had to make the plays. He ran the offense and manufactured it and was a great leader out there tonight. And I'm very excited to talk to that young man, victorious in his first ever start at quarterback. So now adding Cody Kirby to the squad, going to Cedar Rapids next week, makes for a very interesting game. So that will do it for us before we'll get to the break here. Possession time, the last thing on our stats that we'll talk about. 35-01 for the Axemen, 24-59 for the Cavalry. Excellent job by the Axemen in that category as well. So that is going to do it. The Cavalry dropped to 1-5. They will go to Sioux Falls next weekend, and after that to the Danger. So they have a couple of tough road games as well. They would have loved to get this home win, but at the same time, the Axemen came here and took care of business, and for that, the Axemen moved to 3-3 and will go to Cedar Rapids before finally returning home to take on the Green Bay Blizzards. So thank you, everyone, sponsors and all, for making this broadcast possible. Everyone listening and tuning in on the America One B2 Video web stream network, thank you again for all your great support this season. We'll be happy to broadcast it for you again next week in Cedar Rapids, as the Axemen will take on the Titans next Saturday, 7:05 kickoff from U.S. Cellular Center. So thank you, everyone, again. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a great weekend.
This has been Axemen Football right here on AM 870 Keep.
Hey, man.
Good job, buddy. You were on cue tonight. Excellent. Even with setbacks we had, because, I mean, I'm not going to bash America One. The communication was kind of crappy. But at the same time, great broadcast, and even better, we got the win. So that's all that matters. So,
yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm sure you'll be board hopping next week, too. It'll be a Saturday game, and it'll be back to normal time, 7:05, or 6:35, I should say.
All right, man. I'll be here probably.
Yeah, well, you still got your whole weekend to live up, man, so you might as well. I'm glad. It feels weird that it's only Friday right now. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to get back probably tomorrow because we're heading out. Like, we're going to have pizza in the locker room now, and then we're heading back to Bemidji for that 14-hour, 15-hour trip. So I'll probably get back Saturday or tomorrow probably about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to be tired. I'll probably need a nap before I go out. So.
Damn.
So, yep. But otherwise, man, good job tonight. On cue, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, you have a safe drive back, man.
Yep, thanks. We'll do, buddy.
Yep, see you, man.
Yep, bye.